Oh, hello. I'm Martin Crabtree, one of the librarians here at Mercer County Community College Library. I'd like to talk a little bit about formatting your references page in APA style. Once you've gathered your citations in APA formatting, you'll need to format the entire page that's called the references page. To save time, it's easiest to do this just once. So if you have more than one citation, 2, 3, a couple pages even, you only have to do this once to format all of those citations. For the citations themselves and the references page, firstly, you need the word references at the top of the page. References should be in bold. It is centered in the middle of the page, nothing special beyond that. No underlining, no larger font style, anything like that, not italics, just that single word references at the top of the page in bold. For each of the individual citations that you have listed in the page, they need to have a hanging indentation. First line all the way out to the left side, second, third, subsequent lines pushed in a little bit. All the citations need to be in alphabetical order. And if there are hyperlinks included in the citations, you can include them. It's kind of encouraged, but it's not mandated. But if you have a scholarly journal article, a research journal article and such that has a DOI type URL, document object indicator, it'll start with the letters DOI. That must be included according to APA style. All the hyperlinks that are in your references page should be live links. You can click on them and go to them. The blue, the underlined kind of a thing should be appearing on the page. Finally, for the entire page, it needs to be double line spaced, as well as having the same font style and same font size on that page, and it should match everything else in the document that goes with that references page. So you can format a references page fairly quickly. I want to show you how to do it in Google Docs. So right now I have a Google Docs page that I started putting together. I put the word references at the top of the page. I dropped, in this case, 3 citations in APA formatting from some of our library databases. And now we're going to work on formatting this page. Firstly, the word references, I'm going to highlight it. And right here in the toolbar, the B for bold, if I click on that, it turns that into bold, which is what we want. And we want it centered in the middle of the page. Use the centering icon right here. I see a lot of students who will use the space bar, the tab to try to eyeball it and put it in the middle. That doesn't work very well because if you change the lettering size, for example, or add or take away some words, it will no longer be properly centered. This will always adjust so it's right there in the middle of the page. I'm going to work with the citations here themselves. Again, as I said, we can do this for all the citations at one time, and I want to put in a hanging indentation, and we'll do that through the formatting. And here in the formatting, align and indent, that's what we want to go to. And we want to go over here to the menu and go to indent options. Click on that and brings up this page here. We want the indentations to be left and right set to 0. We want to go all the way out to the margins. We don't want things pushed in a little bit, but we do want a special indentation called a hanging indentation. So click on hanging. It defaults to 1/2 inch. That's fine. We'll leave that alone. And we'll apply that. And now it has given us that hanging indentation that we need. I also want to alphabetize the list as well. Right now, we're not in alphabetical order. And we do that through the extensions tab up here. Click on extensions. And we want to go into the doc tools. And oops, the listing here, the doc tools. And sort selection ascending. We want to go from A to Z, not Z to A. So we're going to sort ascending, and it will rearrange things and put it in alphabetical order for us. The one link here did not come in live as the other 2 are. You can see the blue here. These are 2 live links. This one here is not. The easiest way to kind of turn on that link, if you go to the very end of the URL, put in 1 space, it turns it on for us. We also want to have double line spacing. I'm going to highlight everything, and this time I'm going to include the word references. And this little icon here, the up down with the lines, line and paragraph spacing, I click on that. Right here, we want double line spacing. Click on double, and it'll double line space things for us. Last thing we need to do Again, highlight everything and make it all the same font size, same font style. And from here, the font will choose, say, Times New Roman, commonly used font style. And we're going to make it 12 point, commonly used size. And now we have a properly formatted references page in APA style. One comment to make about this final citation here by an author whose last name is Shirley. You'll notice this big gap right here in the middle of the citation. That's okay. The way word processing programs work, like Google Docs, like Microsoft Word and such, when there's a new component to a citation, in this case, the next piece after those words, Financial Times, is actually the URL. The URL will not fit on that page. It's a very long one, takes up almost line and a half. In this case, the word processing program immediately drops down a line to start it on a new line, kind of calling out that this is a new component and such, and wants you to see that. It's okay to have that gap in there, nothing to worry about. You'll notice this second one here, it fits on the line, no problem. The first one, actually, it did drop down, but the gap isn't quite as big, not quite as noticeable. Want to make sure you see that so you're not concerned about that moving forward. So that's basically how you do a references page in APA formatting, get the style and the layout down properly. If you need more help, please contact us. We're here to help. You can call us, you can chat with us during our library hours, email us library@mccc.edu, and that's pretty much good round the clock. And with that, I thank you for listening and good luck putting together your APA page.